Hello guys, Garcia here. This is part 5 of our Eye of the Beholder playthrough. I think we are in the 5th floor, which is the Dwarven floor. So we are going to pretty soon meet the dwarves that reside below Waterdeep here. I don't remember a whole lot about this floor, so let's just start exploring. So there's a room. This one is Dwarvish Rune of Safe Passage. So this is an illusory wall. It is, as you can see. Not going down this path yet, just to avoid confusion for now. Alright, I hope this floor doesn't have a lot of spiders. Maybe it doesn't, I don't remember. Alright. So, nothing here. Always looking for buttons, passages, rooms, and what have you. Alright, so nothing. Nothing here. Just checking the wall. Well, we have another room here. There you go. What do we have here? Meditation. I don't use this spell, so just taking just to have it, but or maybe not, because I don't even have any space here. So let me see something I can throw away here. A shield, I guess. Not going to be using shields, so at least not with my front line. Alright, so let's... Every time I see some sort of different carving or shape in the wall, I need to check it just to see if it's something different. So alright, we checked that side, so let's check this side. So we have two paths here. Alright. Several paths, actually. Okay, so key. So Ricardo, you... scale mail. Let's see if it's better than what we have here. Probably not, I would imagine. 4, no, it isn't, as I thought. But we can give it to our cleric. He uses this type of armor. Okay, so let's just eat this food here. There you go. Okay. So let's follow this side first. Just looking at the walls a little bit. This seems to be a dead end. Checking for buttons. No, I think we're fine this side. Okay, so let's go ahead. Misclicked. Almost got lost here. Alright, so checking again for buttons. Okay. This one basically just returns to the same spot. So we got the armor here. This is the one that ends in no particular place. And this is the one that just goes back. So basically we just did a big lap here. Alright, we came through here. And this side is the one with the rune in the end. So we have nothing on this side anymore, I think. So let's go back to the room near the stairs. Already got lost, amazing. Here? No. Big lap. So the armor was here, so it needs to be here. Yes. So there it is. So as you can see, this one is very confusing. People complain a lot about the Night Elf, World of Warcraft, sorry. The Dark Elves halls. because they are very confusing, but I think these floors here, these dwarven halls, are way more confusing, especially because of the color. It blends in. Oh, so we have another room here. So we just came through this room. So we can go, oh, this is the place where we have multiple doors. So here we have another room that leads us to a different room. So I'm not going to enter right now. So doors, door 1, 2, 3 locked doors. We only have one key. A path in the middle here. Doesn't seem to have anything particular. Okay, so now moving to the right side. Let's fall into the end. Not going downstairs, obviously. So at least it's easy to find the stairs. We already did, basically. So, greed will be your downfall. Oh, I remember this one. I think we are supposed to start this path here, and every time we move, a hole will open behind us, so we can go back. So if you want to get a particular item that shows up in our path, we can, but we can't go back. So if you reach a point of no return, we will just have to jump to the next floor. So you need to explore this entire floor first. Please reset drain holes when finished. So the idea is we will fall onto one of the holes, then we return to this spot here on the 5th floor, and we reset the holes so we can try again. This is probably the idea. Obviously, it could be a very inhospitable place in the next floor, so let's avoid it for now. So before I open the doors, I'm going to go through that room that we found. It's not here, it's here, yes. So let's see what we have here first before I start opening the doors. Oh man, so this is an invisible wall. There's a spider, but she can't pass. So I'm going to use this opportunity to save. I don't want to get poisoned again. We only have 2 cure poison potions. We are still not powerful enough for our cleric to have cure poison by himself, so I'm just trying to avoid bigger problems here. Oh, ended up being not necessary. Alright, so this takes us to a different part of the floor. So locked door, alright. So, oh, see, this is a button. This one right here is a different formation. For sure this is a button. Okay, so we cannot open this. We cannot throw a projectile like in the first few floors of the sewers. So obviously the button is the way here, but I don't know what it does exactly, so let's see. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. I imagine there will be a spider right here, but there you go. Why not, right? There's a button, obviously a spider would probably show up. There you go. Tagor is doing pretty good damage here. Alright, so what do we have here? Dispel magic. I don't think we have this one yet. Alright, so let's let everybody eat one of these smaller ones, just so we can recover some of the space, because it's starting to get completely full here. We don't have our 6th member yet, and even when we do, we are going to have to start dropping stuff pretty soon. But as I said before, I hate dropping stuff, so only if I have to. So there it is. So we are probably going to open this later using a different method, obviously. Alright, so this floor is pretty much done. the only things we still need to do are the doors and the room with the holes, the room that generates the holes behind you. So, alright, I know I can probably pick one of these doors here, but I don't know which one. So I'm going to just wing it here. There you go. We did it. My name is coming Clutcher. Okay, so where are we here? Let's go to the left first. Buttons, no. Rooms, also no. Okay. Rations. Oh, I remember. I think it's in this level, or maybe on the next. There's a quest that involves a pantry, and you are supposed to kind of basically feed rations to a slot in the wall. Alright. Okay, so let's just hug the wall here for now. It's in this level, I remember this. Here it is. Pantry, there you go. Potion of poison. I don't remember what this does, but I think it's important, so let's keep it. I probably already can fill this with what I have here, but let's look for the rest of the... Actually, let's do the opposite. Just a second, guys. It started raining here. Alright, back, guys. Just had to close the window real quick. Alright. Let's keep getting some of the rations here. We have an open spot here somewhere. Or maybe not. So let's do what I proposed. Let's just drop a few there first. Okay. I imagine this takes the bigger ones, not the small ones, because we are just finding bigger ones on the floor, so that's gotta be it. Oh, damn it. But doing this without a cleric to create food is really bad. You are basically setting yourself for failure. Special quest for this level. Alright. So let's keep it there for now. Oh, this is a passage for sure. There you go. Oh, there's a teleporter here too. Okay, this room is pretty big. Alright. So let's not enter anything right now. Let's just finish exploring here. So I'm pretty sure the Dwarven community is behind one of these doors, so I'm not going to open any of these yet. So this is pantry. Alright. This... I probably came through here, right? This is one of the locked doors that we didn't open. Alright. So nothing here too. Okay. Okay. So on this side we have basically nothing, right? Yes. So rations. This is also one of the doors we didn't open. There's no need to open another one if all of them lead to the same place. This is the one we did open. We already seen this place. So I'm just trying to mentally retrace my steps here. The rain kinda affected my concentration, to be honest. So this is where the locked doors are, so we don't need to go here. So this is where the pantry is. So on the left we have this door that we need to force, and we have this other door that we need to click. So let's hug this other side, and the other side has the passage. I think that's basically it in this floor, or on this floor. So let's see. I think the doors are right here. I remember this layout here. So I'm going to avoid this for now. Let's open the other side. This is another door that we could have opened, but we chose the first one. But they all led us to the same place. Or, oh, a button. Oh no, this is a different spot, actually. Oh, great. Manami gained a level, Hikaru gained a level, several people gained a level, and we are poisoned again. Awesome. Why am I not surprised, huh? So this is a separate area. Alright, so here there's nothing. I'm going to use the cure poison pretty soon. Just maximizing what we can do before we need to rest here. Alright, so probably here there's a few items in this separate area of the level. So this is the door we forced. Not the door we forced, the door we... Yeah, actually the door we forced, correct. So before I do that, I'm going to do this first before I forget. So this is a special passage. So this item here is not the dagger nor the scepter, the item that's missing, so we can't use this one also yet. I have to be very careful with holes here because, oh, haste is awesome, especially against tougher opponents. So let's put it here. Okay. And we have another one. This one is aid. Huh. Can be useful, maybe. Okay. So I think this room is done. Walking towards the wall just to see if we find something. Be very careful here because a hole could open at any point here. No. Okay. So we're good. Oh, so there's a stone item in this level too. I didn't know that. So now we have the necklace too. So we already have 3 of them. It's going pretty fast. So let's see if this is the one missing here. Could be, because I remember that there was 2, kind of similar. It might be. So let's test. I'm just going to save and try to teleport to see where it takes us. I imagine it's going to take us to the Dark Elves, I think. So let's see. It worked. So let's see where this is going to teleport us. And if it's bad, we just load and go back. Alright, so there you go. These are the Dark Elf halls. We are pretty far away from this place yet. So it was just a test, so let's go back. Yes. Alright, so now we have a way in and out of that room on the Dark Elf halls, which can be great because that place is very complicated to navigate. Alright, so before we open the door to the dwarves, which is this one, we are going to complete the other side, the place in which we got poisoned again. So we have this door here, we have this other door here, and we have a stairs up. I'm trying to remember what is behind this. I can't. Oh, yes, this is the place we got the other scroll. Right here. Yes. This door was locked from the inside, so we just opened it. Okay. So let's see what we have on this side. More doors. Okay, nothing here. So another door. Oh, so this is one of the locked doors? No. There's a spider here, so we haven't explored this part yet. Come on, just go. I want to keep at least one cure poison potion just in case. This place is quite big actually. Alright. And I can't forget that there's a stairs going up too. Maybe there's an item there. But I'm feeling more comfortable now that we already got the stone item for the level. I don't think there's any levels in this game that have like 2 of them. Okay. Another scroll. We are getting a bunch of scrolls here. Some good, some bad. Hopefully this is a spell we don't have. I'm going to leave this one here, actually. Not leave it here, I'm going to drop it somewhere. Everybody ate. Let me see. Yes, so it can be you. Alright. So basically nothing. Hold person is a spell we already have. And we don't use, so not that important. Okay. So going back all the way. So here is the way back. So this is the last thing we need to check. Let's see what we have here. Healing potions are good. But again, I'm having a lot of trouble with space here. Oh, actually. Alright. So, right, nothing left. We have maybe the key is for this door. I'm almost 100% sure. Alright, so it doesn't work. I'm going to stop clicking just to avoid breaking my last lockpick. So there you go. Hopefully there's something useful here. Oh, there is actually. More scrolls. A new key. So we got the replacement. We have flame arrow. Flame arrow. We have Melf's acid arrow. So it's a variant of what we have, I imagine. Or maybe it's from the third circle. We'll see. Slow poison. I'm going to keep it. What I usually do in the game when I start dropping stuff, I select a place that is easy to return to and just drop everything there. Usually in that room with the Oracle of Knowledge, I usually drop everything there. Okay, so we are finished. So we explored everything that we could. So we did everything that didn't involve talking to the dwarves. So, and we actually already found the stairs down to the next level too, so we just need to talk to them. So before I do, I'm going to rest. So I need to use the cure poison potion, but I need to find which one. Healing, cure poison. There you go. So it's okay now. Some folks leveled up, so let's see if we can get some extra spells. I'm pretty sure the mage leveled up. She's going to be very useful pretty soon. Right now she's basically just a meme, but eventually she's going to be very helpful. Invisibility, the acid arrow. There you go. Can get a fireball. Actually, let's scribe some scrolls. The spell magic, flame arrow, and haste. Now we have options. So the level in the second level is still acid arrow is going to be our spell. But here, as you can see, we have a bunch of them. Fireball is a complicated one because we have to run away from the creatures and use the spell from a distance, because obviously it's a fireball, so it's going to explode. So I think if we use it in melee range, we are probably going to take a huge hit. Everybody, not only folks in the first line, the front lines here. So now we can rest. But I'm satisfied. We got 3 new spells for our mage here. There you go. That was pretty quick. Alright, so let's finally meet the dwarves. I am... Is that an M? I think so. I am Armon, spokesman of this clan. Of course, we have information on the location of the exits from these halls, but in our hour of need, I have no time to help you. However, if you would be willing to help us... Alright, let's hear. Our clan is descended from the dwarves who built these great halls. Here, our ancestors lived in peace until hordes of evil creatures drove them out and into the realms of men and elves. On the surface, our numbers dwindled. Finally, our leader, King Thurgo, gathered our people and led us underground in search of our ancestral home. Using secret knowledge passed down through the royal family, we finally discovered these stone-carved halls. The halls were vast, and we only explored a small portion before we had to make camp in an enclosed area decorated with a stone portal. Bad idea. But while the camp slept, the stone portal flared with magical lights. From the lights, a horde of drow, I don't know how to pronounce it, drow, charged us. They were led by a female they called Shindia. We rose up and fought the Dark Ones, though we were exhausted by long weeks of travel. Both sides suffered many casualties, but in the end, we forced them to retreat into the portal from which they came. Alright. The battle was costly. King Thurgo was wounded by a poison dagger and now lies in eternal sleep. Nothing our cleric can do will wake him. His only son, Prince Kirgar, was captured by the invading drow. With no member of the royal family among us, we no longer have access to their secret knowledge of the exits from these halls. Now we wait while our cleric heals our surviving warriors. Once prepared, we will try to rescue our prince and avenge the fall of Tergal. Our numbers are small, but we would rather fight to the end than abandon our prince to the drow. Unless, if your party were to rescue Prince Kirgar from us, from the drow, and return him to us, he could give you information about the exits from these halls. You would have your information, and we would have our prince. Sure? He accepts your help with gratitude. He hands you a medallion made out of stone. Take this. Shindia dropped it in the battle. It is the key to activate the portal through which she and her minions came. Our ancestors built the portals to transport them from one location to another quickly. When the portal doorway is touched with the right object, the portal is activated. We would have followed Shindia and her drow elves back through the portal, but we are not ready to confront them, clearly. The Ancient Ones also use powerful magic, such as this, to gain knowledge. Legend has it that there is an Oracle of Knowledge, yes there is, and the key to its operation is a powerful black orb, yes. So I was correct in my memory. So by placing an orb into the Oracle, its power is released. Our cleric can help heal your wounds. Be careful not to tax him too heavily. He has been healing the wounds of our warriors and trying to revive the king from his poisoned sleep. Another thing. A young dwarven warrior would like to join you in your quest to find the prince. Will you allow him to join you? So here's the thing. We need an extra cleric and we need an extra mage. Not that we need, I think it's good to have. Like a second line of mages and a third line my rogue and an extra cleric. Or maybe I did that wrong. But I don't know if I want another warrior here. So I'm going to say no for now. Dorum is his name. So let me just get the medallion first. Man, they are... Alright, so we actually got 2 items. So there goes my theory that there's no 2 stone items in 1 floor. We just got another one. I saved before I entered here. So if I decide to actually get Dorum, I will just load. So yeah, we can just get out and come back in, and there's always going to be a dwarf greeting us here. Okay, so we need to find a cleric. So we have 2 sets of bones. So we are going to test them. For testing them, I would need to save, right? So I'm going to actually what do I do here? Do I just go for it? This is a different path. The cleric is right here, I'm pretty sure. So let's go, let's see what happens. So, a were dwarven cleric greets you. Yes, how can I help you? Resurrect. So Laszlo, I'm pretty sure, is the halfling. The first bones we found in the first room of the game. He's a halfling rogue, so we don't need another rogue. But I don't remember who Anya is. I think she is a cleric, so I would rather have her than have Dorum, which is the other warrior dwarf. So let's see. Anya looks about in confusion. My companions and I perished fighting the minions of Xanathar. Expected to awaken in the afterlife. I expected to awaken in the afterlife, not in the dungeons where I had fallen. I do not like this place, but I am a fighter. I will join you in your hunt for Xanathar, so that I may avenge the lives of my companions. Alright. So Anya joins. Okay. So she said she is... tells you to come back later after he has rested. So there's a cooldown period. Okay. So there's Anya. So she is actually a fighter. A very powerful one, by the way. Constitution is good. HP is good. It's between her and having the dwarf, the extra dwarf, could be reasonable. because if he's very powerful, I can just move my paladin to the back. But to be really honest, all of the options are bad. An extra warrior doesn't help. An extra rogue, I could use him to throw stuff from the back, but I'm going to replace him eventually and he's going to be squishy. And we have this fighter lady here. So I'm actually going to switch her and Tagar here, because she's way stronger than him. He has 15 dexterity. Another thing that we have to keep in mind is that because they are using 2 weapons, they might miss more. So a higher dexterity is going to be good. So Tagar has a higher dexterity, but his strength is way lower than hers. So I'm actually going to put her in the front line. Let me give her his equipment. So, all right. You are not going to need this all the way here. Usually when I play this game, I have a lot of trouble discarding characters. I don't like to have to basically delete a character to get another one. Like, why not like just leave them to the dwarves or something like that? So I'm going to make sure that at least he's not defenseless back here. Okay, I don't know what these rings do yet. I need the Oracle of Knowledge for that. The helmet, yes. Let me get the helmet real quick. I don't know if this makes any difference, but whatever. Let's check actually. So AC 5, oh sorry, AC 5. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So her armor class is worse also, because her dexterity is worse. Okay. What else should I give her? I don't think anything, right? Just checking the inventory. Okay, I don't think she can use 2 axes, can she? She's pretty strong. Nope. Alright, so that's what we are going to do now. So now we have several more inventory slots, and Tagar is going to stay in the back alongside our cleric here. So yeah, that's actually pretty decent. I'm going to get the rations here, and if I need, I just leave them behind. So there are several other characters we can get. I think, I'm not 100% sure. I think there's a ranger. I'm pretty sure there's a cleric, because I usually get him or her, I don't remember. And the only ones I do remember are the prince that we are going to get or try to save, and a mage. This mage is actually an NPC that we are going to meet in the levels below this one. He's very powerful, and we can actually rest him and make him work for the party, basically. But I think he's evil. Literally, the alignment is evil. I mean, so I don't know if that's the greatest idea of all times, but I'm going to keep all the items with Tagar here for now. One thing that I don't want to do ever is to delete my characters, my created characters. So if someone has to go, it's going to be either Anya or Tagar. Okay, so... Oh, I remember this. We saw this locked door before. Oh, actually, no, we didn't. That's a lie. Alright. So I suppose because this is the only door that we can access in the Dwarven Halls, I imagine this is the correct spot to go down, right? Oh, there's a hole on... several holes. Oh, sure. Huh. So as you guys remember, the only thing that we didn't do yet in this level was there's that room that creates the holes, right? And I didn't explore it yet because I simply can't, because I don't want to randomly fall in the 6th level, because I don't know what's there or what's in there. So alright, so this clearly is not the spot, but as you guys remember, I already found the stairs to the next floor, so I don't really need this place. But it's kind of a weird place, right? Obviously, you can reach this place falling on the upper floors. Maybe this is that pathway that goes to the first teleporter that we need to use some levers to avoid. I think that's it. So that place drops you directly on the dwarves. So if we had done that, we would have lost a lot of stuff, especially all those spells that we found for our mage. Okay, so there you go. So now we have to return to the place we first used the key. It's not here. So we can... Oh, yeah, the pantry quest. What happened? I actually don't know. I have no idea if this opens something somewhere. That's the problem with playing this game without a map. You're just basically guessing, especially if you don't know all the side quests, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure here is where we started today, I think. No, this is the other side, yes. This... Oh, no, not this. This? Yes, I found it. So the only things that we need to do is this room, but we are going to explore the floor below it first before we explore it, before we know it's safe to do, because the next type of enemy we are going to face here is very powerful. They are spellcasters, so I'm going to actually rest the party here, or not. So let's save. There you go. So that's it, guys. We finished the dwarven floor, the main one. So now we know that we need to find the prince, the son of the Poison King, so he can tell us how to leave these halls. And there's Shindia, this lady that led the attack of the drow on the dwarves. So we need to deal with her too. So the lore expanded a lot here, and now we are not only doing this for the Lords of Waterdeep, we are doing this for the dwarves too. And we have a couple of dwarves here. So that's it, guys. We'll continue on the next episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys.